Hey, I have just had a divine idea because I talk about this all the time with my kids. And one of my favorite songs is A Million Little Miracles by Maverick City. It is 4:30 in the morning, so I am still like groggy sounding. But yeah, that's how it works sometimes. Gotta wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I do. I want to do a series on A Million Little Miracles. And I want to go ahead and start it now with one of my most favorite miracles. Back in 2019, our church was merging with another church. And our pastor wanted us to had encouraged us to walk in front of the church and pray for the surrounding community, and um and just pray. I had never really prayed like not, I don't know. But I was like, I'm gonna do this because it worked out perfect. My daughter was in pre-K. I had to take her to school, so I would drop my son off. I would drop her off, and then I would go walk and pray, and then I would go to work. It just worked out perfectly. And I would pray, for the community. I would pray that for the business that I worked for. I would just pray for everybody, people in my family, my friends, anybody who was having issues. And I was also praying that people in the church would see me and would be able to use my gifts to help the church in some way. And it's so funny because I didn't know what intercessory prayer was, but that's what I was doing. I had always wanted to be a huge prayer warrior because a lady that I worked with years ago had prayed for me, and she was a prayer warrior, and I felt her prayer, and I was like, that's amazing. I want to be able to do that for people. And a lady in the church hit me up on Facebook through Facebook Messenger, and she was like, look, I know you don't know who I am, but I'm fixing to start an intercessory prayer group, and you were suggested. And I was like, she didn't know who I was. She had no idea who I was. But God made a way. God let my other pastor see me walking and speak to her and tell her about me. And that's a miracle to me because that led me to a room where I really had no business being because I did not know what I was doing. I went in there, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was super intimidated the first time because these women were mighty women of God. They were praying these huge prayers, and I was able to learn so much from them. And God put me somewhere where I shouldn't have been in by the world standards, but he meant for me to be there so that it could open the door to me being able to be the prayer warrior that I am today. So that's my one of my million miracles today.